Hi, this is Marloomz Creations, and today I am going to show you how to make the evil eye bracelet. The evil eye bracelet is used by many cultures for good luck, and yes, a lot of you are probably saying, how is this good luck? But it's what it's used for. My sister-in-law asked me if I was able to create one for her so that she can place it on my niece's stroller, and it's just supposed to be a good luck charm. So I thought, in light that today is Friday the 13th and a lot of people are superstitious, then why not just upload this adorable little thing. And I'm going to show you, this is one way that I made it, and then I started doing the metallic, and that looked really neat also. And then I did a purple one. And for today I'm going to be using Rainbow Loom's glitter white and the metallic. They have the metallic mixed, and I just sorted them, and I'm going to use the blue. So they're glitter white and they're metallic blue. And we will get started. The supplies you're going to need for today are 63 of your outside color, and you're going to need 7 of the iris, where I have the blue, and then you're going to need either 7 black bands or 7 beads. I chose to use beads. It does look a little bit neater with beads, but if you don't have beads, it still looks really cute with a black band. And then the color that you want in between each of the eye, your choice. You can use another color. I chose clear so that just the eyeball would stand out, and that's what I'm going to use today. So 16 clear bands, 7 black or beads, black bands or beads, 7 for the iris color, which is the blue, and then 63 for your main color, and also a C-clip. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to place the color that you want in between the bracelet, and I'm choosing clear, and you're going to take the band and wrap it around so it's a capped band. This entire bracelet is all capped bands. So I'm choosing clear, and then now I'm going to switch to the color that I want the outside to be, which is my white part, and I'm going to make that on mine blue for now. And if you want yours to look like this, you're going to do white. And then these are capped. This is a single band that's capped. The blue is capped. This one's capped as well. So a single blue band wrapped around itself from here to here, here to here, and there. Here to here, and here to here. Now the middle, these two right here, is the color that your iris is going to be. I'm choosing glitter white. If you are making the same bracelet like this, then you're going to choose the blue or whatever color you want your iris to be. So once you've done that, you're going to then take again the color of the outside, wrap it around, and place it from here to here. So now that's one eyeball. Now what I like to do is I like to prepare the little eyeballs ahead of time, and I'm going to show you 2 ways. The first way is you're going to take a single black band, wrap it around your hook 4 times, take a single blue band because it's the color that matches the outside, wrap it around so it's a cap, and transfer this black band, that is the pupil, onto your band. And then that would go from here to here. I'm going to be using beads. I like the way they look a little better, and I'll show you right now. I don't have dental floss. You can take a band and rip it off, and these beads are what are they? They're by Creatology. I think they're 4 by 7 millimeters, I believe, and I like the size that they are for this project. So I'm going to show you. Take the blue band and you wrap it around itself. Then take your broken band, slide it through, grab both ends, and I take my pinky and I just place it like that just to hold it. So you have both ends, and then you can just slide the broken band right through. It's very easy. And then once it's on, you just slide it down, slide it on, open both loops, and then you would place it from here to here. So I'm going to remove the band because I want the bead instead. And I'm going to place it from here to here. Now, if you want to pause the video and make a whole bunch of eyeballs and then place them on your hook with the both loops, that way when it's time to add the eyeballs, you don't have to keep making each one. I'm probably going to do that. I'm going to pause the video, make a whole bunch of eyeballs, and then come back. You need about 7 pupils. So when I'm back, I will have made all the little pupils. Okay, so I pre-made all of the pupils and I placed them on a spare hook, and now we can finish the rest of the bracelet. So you should have this set up so far, and now you're going to switch to the color, and this blue does belong here, but now this is where you're going to switch to the color that you want in between each bracelet, which is the clear for me. You're going to take it and twist it, a single clear, a capped clear, again twist, another clear, from here to here. So you should have the color that matches the outside, the clear, and the clear. Back to making another eyeball. Wrap it around, place it from here to here, place it from here to here. I think this bracelet's so much fun. From here to here, you're just basically repeating the entire pattern. And then if you have 2 looms, it's going to make your life a lot easier if you connect 2 looms lengthwise and just make the bracelet as long as you want. So I left that space opened from here to here because that's where I'm adding the iris color. And it's my glitter white. And then another blue from here to here. So now I'm just going to add an eyeball. Here. To here. You can probably add a third, and I'll show you how. We're just going to add 1 clear, and you'll see what I mean. That way we can just squeeze in a third eye. 1 clear there, and don't worry, we'll add another clear in the end. And then grab your main color, place from here to here. So we added the eye, and then they have the blue here, clear, and then we're making another eye. Definitely a good idea to pre-make the eyeballs. It just makes it a lot easier. And then adding the iris. And now I'm going to add the eyeball. Or pupil, I call it the eyeball. And now we're going to grab, this part is going to be the end of our bracelet. So we're going to take a clear, the color that is in the middle, wrap it around itself, place it from here to here. And then on here is going to be where we make, where we would connect the C-clip. So you're just going to take it and wrap it around only 2 times. And now you're going to take your hook and you're going to reach in under here and grab, you may want to hold on to that band because it's going to pop up. Hold on to the capped band, reach in and loop that forward, that single clear band. And then you're going to reach in here, push back the clear bands, grab the iris color and loop it forward. Reach back in and grab the 2 blue bands, or white, whatever color you chose, and loop them to where they belong, to the left and to the right. You want to loop the middle first. Always loop the middle first, and then we loop the corners. It just looks better that way once it's looped. So then loop this corner to here, and this corner to here. and into the middle. So we loop to this one to the middle, and now we're going to loop this one. And then reach in here and grab those two clear bands, or the single actually. And you're going to take your hook and you're going to remove it. So after you loop the clear, you're just going to remove that. And if you have used the band, you're going to pop the band through. And it looks so cute. So now we need one more clear. And you can either add it over here if you know how to by just wrapping it around and sliding it through, or you can place it on your pegs if you want to. And then you would take these two, add it here, and you want to pull on the eye just a little to get underneath. Grab those single capped clear band, and now we're back to the next eyeball. Loop the blue, grab the white, the iris, and you want to loop that all the way forward and then stop here. And don't worry about the eye, we can always adjust it at the end and pop it where it belongs. Reach in here, loop that to the left and to the right, and this one as well. And then you're going to loop the corners. And now you're reaching in for that clear band again. One clear band, a second, and then back to the next eyeball. Loop that. And then loop it all the way just to the blue. Don't do the clear. Grab the left and the right. Reach in here. And then reach here. Make sure when you're reaching in that you push all the bands back and then grab the capped band. And I'm sorry if you're using a plastic hook and it's hard for you. Usually with Rainbow Loom you should be using a metal hook only because it's just easier that way. And now once you've done that, you're going to take your hook and you can pop it off slowly. You don't want to break a peg and you don't want to break any of the bands. And you can see why I like to use the bead, because then it's just easier just to pop it through. If you have the band, you just have to fiddle with it a little bit. And then there, that's what it looks like so far. Let's see if I can get a close up. So now we're going to make more to add to it, and you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to add a clear band wrapped around itself from here to here, and then a blue. You just keep doing this until you're happy with the size. And for me it was 7 eyeballs, I believe, 7. And that was good for my size wrist. If you have a smaller wrist, you can use maybe 6, one less, or if you're doing it for a child, then you can do maybe like 4. Now the iris color. And then another blue band from here to here. So that's one eye again, and I'm just going to add the pupil. And now followed by 2 sets of clear bands to space it out. If you just want 1 set of clear bands, the next time you make a bracelet, if you want your eyeballs closer together, you can do that, or even further apart. So now we're back to the next eye. don't know if it's hard for you guys to see, but this is what it looks like so far. And then always placing the iris on that second band in the middle. And then another blue band to close it off. And adding another eye. And then doing the same trick we did before, where we added only one white capped band so that we had space to make another eye. Otherwise you're just going to make 2 and 2 and 2, and it just takes a little bit longer. And again, if you have 2 looms, then you are lucky. I have 2, but not many people have 2, so there was no point in doing a tutorial on that. Iris, and then another pupil, and then the clear band. So on this one, it's not a clear band actually, it's going to be the blue. We need to close it. So it's going to be the blue. The other one was because we were closing the bracelet off. This one's different. So you need the blue there. And then on your extension, you should only have one clear. You're going to add another. So take another clear band, wrap it around itself, and slide it through, catch it, and then place it on this peg right here, and then reach in, grab that blue band and loop it. Once you've done that, you can just pop it off and place it to the middle, and then reach in again. And if your bracelet it's hard to, just pull on it and you should be able to get it. Sorry if my finger's in the way. So you pull on it, grab the 2 white bands out of the iris, loop it, and then reach in for the next 2. And these are slippery because these are the metallic bands. And then finally the last 2 on there. All right, once you do that, then remember always loop the middle first. You want the same pattern. Loop the side and this side. And now remember, we only added 1 white band. We need to pop that off. Because we only added 1. And now we're going to, you could either add it again from here, which I'm just going to do that. I added a capped white band, or clear actually. Grab it and then place it on here. Reach in, grab the 2 blue bands, or the single band actually. And then same thing, looping the iris. And then these 2. And looping the middle. Make sure you always loop the middle first. It just looks, it's a nicer pattern. If you don't loop the middle first, it looks funky. And then these 2. And then these 2. And then the 2 clear, and my loom wants to come apart because this is tight. And then back to this eye. And just the same old thing. And then after this, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eyeballs. And I liked the size with 7, so we'll just make one more. And if you want to continue to make it longer, you can do that too. Or if you're content with the 6, then you can just close it off. And just to close it off, all you need to do is, I'll show you now. If you're content with this size, you're just going to take it off once you've looped the clear. And you are going to just add another clear band through here. This is only if you're happy with the size. You're going to add another clear band, get a C-clip, and just C-clip the ends together, and that's it. But I want to add one more, so let me grab those capped bands again. And I'm going to add one more eyeball. Again, starting with a capped clear band and repeating the entire process, except this time it's only one eye. Iris. A blue band here, and because we only have one clear here, you're going to add after the blue another clear. And that way it's the same pattern. Now add your eye or your pupil again from here to here. Grab your clear band, place it on here, reach in and loop the clear. So I placed it on here and I loop the clear forward, and then loop the blue, the iris, reach in here, and let me loop the middle so I don't forget. Just make sure you looped everything. You don't want to have to do all this and then it falls apart. And then finally the clear. And then you can, if this is the size you're content with, and I am content with this size, I'm just going to grab a single clear band and leave it on my hook, and then I'm just going to pop this off. And then I'm going to grab a C-clip. And adjust the eye. See, the eye is off to the side. It's out of the iris. So you can use your hook for that, because sometimes these bands are just very slippery. And then place it back in. And again, if you use bands for the pupil, you want to fuss with the eyeballs a little bit. So you just C-clip it. And there you have it. You have yourself a little evil eye bracelet, and I think they came out really nice. And this is the other one. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it brings you good luck. And if you make them, you can show me on Instagram on Marloomz Creations, or even on Facebook. And I'm on Twitter as well. Speaking of Twitter, if anybody's on Twitter, then you can follow me, because I don't have many followers on Twitter. I don't know how it works, but if you're on Twitter, you can follow me and show me your work too. So thank you.